got me with suspended, yeah.
Alright, so this is the Mother's House podcast.
Yeah,
It's quarantine.
Quarantine.
I know, right?
Stay in your
Exactly. But it
cave, nigga.
introduced us to Zoom though. And Zoom
Yeah.
is like really cool. So
Yeah, man. I hear their stock is going up.
it probably is.
Yeah.
Hell, I didn't
Everybody
even
and their
have
mama
stock.
using it.
Right.
Mhm. You know, a lot of people doing Zoom parties for their birthdays and stuff like that. So I think that's
Right,
cool.
right. It's a
You
Zoom
think about
party.
doing that?
No,
You
it
already
just seems
said
like
you
a
already
lot
said
of
you did.
yeah. It just seems like a lot of people talking at one time.
Yeah, and you gotta kind of double dutch in.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, I think
nah,
I'll pass on that.
yeah, I ain't about to yell over everybody. It's
Right.
not that serious.
Yeah. It's a lot of yelling. But so should we just be supporting black content regardless?
Oh, good question. So where this question came up from is Black as F on Netflix. I don't like the show. Deshaun ain't seen the show. But they had an interesting episode with Tyler Perry, Kenyon Barris. He's the showrunner. But Tyler
Will
Perry was in
Packer,
that episode. Will Packer, Ava DuVernay, Issa
Issa Rae,
Rae, Lena Waithe, and I forget the other guy name.
a bunch of black producers and content creators, basically, right?
Right. And the whole message of the episode is like Kenyon Barris did not like a particular black film that came out. And he was kind of crapping on it, but everybody else who's black loved it. So the question is, should we support black content regardless if it's trash or not? And that's the question. And for me, I think you should have every right to critique any content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad. If it's a black content, it's trash. It's trash. That's just what it is.
Period.
But
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know what else to
you
tell
still
you.
support it by watching it. You know what I'm saying? But to call it trash, yeah, you should call it trash. Like a lot of Tyler Perry movies
I ain't gotta
are
like your
trash.
stuff since it's black. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Tyler Perry stuff is trash. A lot of his content is trash to me.
Why do you think his content is trash?
I think he do a lot of lazy writing.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? I think the writing is lazy. Acting is theater. You dig what I'm saying? And theater is very hard to transcend into film.
You think all
dig
his
what I'm
films
saying?
come off like that, or most of them?
Most of them. You know, he got a couple of films that I enjoyed, like Daddy's Little Girls, Why Did I Get Married? 1 and 2 was okay. But everything else I did not. I couldn't. Oh man, no. Boo 2? No. Boo Bop.
Why would you even go see that? Like you walked in there knowing you was gonna hate it, boo too.
Well,
That's so funny.
Nah. But yeah, I think. But I support Tyler Perry. You dig what I'm saying? I like what Tyler Perry does for the community. I love that he employed mostly black actors and actresses and producers, but he just don't employ black writers that he want to do all the writing, which shows in his films. Would make it kind of sucks. Would make it trash. You dig what I'm saying?
So what would not supporting him look like? Would that be like not going to the movies to see his material and not paying to see his plays and watching his shows and stuff like that?
Yeah, I guess that's what it would look like. So a lot of people say his writing getting better with the shows. He turned me off so bad with House of Pain. I was like, nah, I'm never going to watch any show from Tyler Perry because it's not. And that's another thing. It's okay not to like somebody's stuff.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's art, it's content. I don't have to like anything.
Right, it's subjective. Everything is subjective. But when it's like black content and it's supposed to be a million, there's a lot of what's a movie called? I forgot the name of this movie. Do you know the name of a movie? Everybody was like, "Oh man, this movie's so fire!" It's a black content, but it has like a strong black message in it. Everybody loved it. And you were like, it ain't that. Go ahead and say it. I know what you're gonna say.
What I'm gonna say?
Go ahead and say it.
I can't. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What you thought I was gonna say?
Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther wasn't bad.
Yeah, but everybody hyped it up so big that you were like, it ain't that big. It ain't that great.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
Right.
I enjoyed Black Panther.
Or Get Out. You ain't never seen Get Out.
No.
Don't care to see Get Out. See? Stuff like that. And see, somebody like Kenya, you be like in Kenya Barrett's shoes, everybody be getting on you. Why you ain't seen Get Out? That's the greatest movie. You did what I'm saying?
I ain't want to see it.
Exactly. Is it okay not going to support certain black films if it's not part of your, like, for instance, Moonlight? It took me forever to see Moonlight. When I finally saw it, I was like, oh, okay.
I wasn't impressed really either. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't bad. It was good. I just feel like it was cut short.
Yeah. Same here.
That's how I felt about Moonlight. I thought the acting was good. I thought the story was good. I just thought it was very anticlimactic.
And there's a lot of black content that's out here that everybody, like, for instance, finally saw Queen and Slim. Didn't like Queen and Slim.
I hear a lot of mixed reviews about Queen and Slim. Yeah,
I didn't like Queen and Slim. Acting was fine. Cinematography was cool. I just did not like the story. I was like, I'm so tired of seeing that same story.
Us wasn't good to me.
Huh?
Us.
I've never seen Us. I have not seen Us. You said it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't really impressed.
But I think that consists of a lot of people with Us. I think a lot of people said the same thing. It was like a lot of people were expecting Us to be like Get Out too. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't all that great.
You know, Get Out, I did enjoy Get Out. I get why the hype for Get Out, but at the same time, when it came to Queen and Slim, yeah, nah, I'm over that storyline. You know what I'm saying? And then that's another thing.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh,
because I think I'm about to ask you what you about to say.
Yeah, I might be saying what you about to say. And that's another thing with some of these movies, like with what the movie we were just talking about?
Queen and Slim.
Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim is very it's not generic, but it's like we've seen this story so many times, and for certain people, it just get to the point where you ain't got to see it no more, and that's where I'm at. Like, and so it puts it's not saying that the film is terrible, it's trash. It's just saying like it's not. It ain't gonna move me like everybody else. Somebody else.
Right, exactly. Like you've seen it before. Do you think that we need more black writers, or those people or producers, and they need to start searching for new black stories to tell? Maybe that's why we don't get excited about black movies as much as we used to. Because I remember one movie, even though I don't go to the movie, I don't go to the movies, but I'm basing a lot of this off of what people have been saying. I think Issa Rae's latest film with her and Lakeith Stanfield, I heard mixed reviews about that film.
I heard mixed reviews about that film too, but I think I probably would enjoy that film more than I did Queen and Slim. And it's a love story. Not really a love story kind of. I don't really like love films like that. Notebook, stuff like that. So it's like, it depends on the person. What's your genre of movies you like? Do you have to support it just because it's probably not your genre of movie? You dig what I'm saying? But you like Easter, like I like Issa Rae. You know what I'm saying? If she's single, I would holler.
So what if somebody didn't like no black films? What you think that mean? What somebody right now saying? Who's black?
Somebody like that. I know somebody just like that who can't.
Like, I can't stand black cinema. It's just awful. I hate black movies. God.
I know this. Hold on. You is not on the podcast. Chill out.
Who that?
It was on the podcast. Somebody YouTube channel that just popped up on my phone. But I know somebody. I know somebody who just like that. They cannot see any black movies. She like black actors, but she do not like black films. If a black director running,
What's her reason? What's her reason?
Her reasoning is it's generic, it's boring, it does not expand the scope of black people. It stays in very confines of what black people should be and how black people should act. That's her reasoning behind it. And some films do fall, some black films do fall.
Is that how you feel about Tyler Perry?
I think Tyler Perry just do a lot of stage plays and he just need to get some better writers. And his storytelling is that because he's doing all the writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, reason why Atlanta is so dope and Issa Rae show is so dope is they have a team of writers with them.
Yeah, I love Atlanta.
You know,
let's not act like we haven't had good black content.
Oh man, we had a lot of great.
We've had some amazing black content.
For the past 10 years, we had nothing but good black content. And even in the 90s,
I know about nothing but now. Let's not push it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's not too much. But we've had.
But we got to be honest with. But in the 90s, a lot of black content.
Yeah.
And it was good. Quality television. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like when I was watching a lot of Tyler Perry stuff, it looked like stuff that had been rehashed from the 90s with his TV shows. Exactly. So I think that's why I couldn't really get into it because it's like I've already seen this story told on somebody else's show better. You know what I mean? And it just automatically turns me off already. And that's not to even exclude everything else.
The acting be bad. The thing with Tyler Perry, the acting be bad. We just got to go with it. The acting be terrible.
Is it bad directing or bad acting?
Probably both.
Yeah, I knew you was going to say that. And we don't want to rag on Tyler Perry. So that's funny.
This is a Tyler Perry rant. No, not really. Because like I said, Tyler Perry does some great film. He done.
I mean, he does great work.
Back. He ain't done no great film. He done some good films. Not great films.
I'll say overall, you can't get mad at somebody who got a whole gigantic movie studio.
Like, yeah, you can't get mad at that. Like,
that's named after black greats like Sidney Poitier and Will Smith and
Cicely Tyson.
Like I mean, that just trumps all the back. That makes up for every bad movie he ever did. It really does.
Yeah.
I like How I Get Married too. That was good.
You say you like Why Did I Get Married?
Yeah.
I like that too. But to be like he made great movies. I can't say that. I couldn't co-sign that.
Do you think he set black film back a little bit?
No, not at all. I think he set himself back as far as the content he creates. But I think he set in black film. He making black people feel more confident to make film. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. I think he give people more inspiration to make film, and I think that's probably way bigger than his content being trash. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the running joke about Tyler Perry movies. They trash. Everybody say they trash. Like, that's not a black or white. A lot of black people be like, I watch this movie and they trash, but I laugh at them. That's why I watch them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like his recent movie, Fall from Grace.
I didn't like that. Why are you laughing?
Because it's so terrible. Because look, on that movie, okay, you see my hands?
Mm-hmm.
All right. They had a whole scene with boom mics right there, and you could see them doing this in the side.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't notice that.
Yes. Like
that's just trifling and lazy.
That's trash. And then he prided himself on getting the movie done in a weekend. So that shows.
Like you can tell, right?
You can tell. Right. Ashtray bitch. I mean, like, it just, that movie is terrible. But that's what I'm saying. Like, making quality film takes time. Make anything that's special and classic, it's gonna take time to write.
Especially a film.
Yeah, especially a film. And you rush films to just be like, hey, here.
You can tell.
Here. You can tell, and it comes off trash, and then you dilute the culture somewhat.
Do you think he's diluting the culture? Do you think he's good for the culture?
Oh yeah, he's good for
the culture. I hate that.
The thing people pull from Tyler Perry is the grind. You can't knock the man grind.
Yo, but real shit though, them early Madea plays was kind of funny.
Yeah, they were. They were funny.
They was funny.
I ain't gonna lie.
They was about this much funny. I ain't gonna even lie. I remember watching them.
That's why I don't like the films. That's why I did, like, for instance, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The play was awesome. Film sucked.
it was because it was good and dramatic, and it was just good, and it was
Yes.
funny. I remember watching it on we was going somewhere in school, and we was on a field trip or some shit, and it was funny. Like and everybody kind of knew, and that was early Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw one of Tyler Perry plays. Of course, he had his plays is on No Limit record disc covers. You ever see those? So I was at my sister mother's house, my older sister mother's house, Fiat Mama house, and they were playing it. And that's where I saw it. I was like, oh, this is funny. This joke is crazy. You dig what I'm saying? But he hustled. You dig what I'm saying, to get where he's at. And when he started getting to, and when you do, it's very, like I said, it's very hard to convey theater into film. It's very hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? Only certain people can pull it off, and even when they pull it off, it still don't come off as good as the play.
Yes.
If you saw the play first. Now, if you saw the film first, you would go to the play and be like, "Oh, they overacting." When you see the film, and the problem with Tyler Perry, he takes the overacting from the theater and he put it in his film and make it look crazy.
Oh, okay.
Like Byron, that's dumb.
Right.
You know.
Now
That's Tyler Perry. Let's get back to the topic. We just
right. Now, what about black content, like underground black content? Like the guys who are now the up and coming Tyler Perrys, who are like striving to make their mark and stuff like that. Do you critique them as hard as you're critiquing Tyler Perry?
Yes.
I think you should critique all art, personally.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody up for critique.
I think everybody's up for critique.
Y'all all can get these critiques.
Like, yeah, for real. Who you think you are that you can get critique? Critique makes you better. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
It depends on what kind of critique you get. If people just be like, you trash because I don't like you, then yeah, rub them off the shoulder. But if somebody giving you a valid critique on your film and your film style, maybe you can make the adjustments that fits your style. But you know what I'm saying? Because that's the benefit of critiquing, right?
Now, with that being said, what if it's enough people around you who not critiquing you, i.e. Tyler Perry? Because he got his audience and they like his stuff. Yeah,
and he goes around and be like, work ethic. I did all my scripts on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Like, you got to put more work into it than that. You got a lot of people who are yes men. You know what I'm saying? They see the money coming in. They don't want to rock the boat with the person who paying their bills. You know what I'm saying? Keeping their lights on. So, you know.
People get mad at critiques, especially when it comes to music. It's like if you critique some people, man.
Hey man, they had a debate about Nicki Minaj versus Lauryn Hill, who's the better rapper.
Of course, you think Lauryn Hill.
Of course, I think Lauryn Hill, but I'm biased, so I didn't really kind of weigh that heavy in.
I would probably go at Lauryn Hill too.
But they were trying to make a point like Lauryn Hill only rapped 21 verses in her whole entire career, because she didn't rap that often. Where Nicki Minaj dropped all these hits. But I'm like, it's the quality of music that matters.
Nicki Minaj
is not rapping about nothing.
But she can rap.
She can rap, but she's not rapping about nothing. So she can't.
What if someone says nothing to you, maybe something to them?
I'm a Barbie. Or what's one of her popular songs? Nothing she said is sticking to the bone. Nothing. I don't give a damn what anybody said. It ain't sticking to the bone.
We been on.
Exactly. That's not sticking.
That's what they like. But what about her? Because this is art. So with art, you can argue. You can argue about all day. So what if somebody say, yeah, but it's her wordplay and it's how she builds her verses and how she delivers.
We have a conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we have a conversation. We got to challenge, okay, what's the best wordplay that challenge the wordplay from Nicki Minaj to Lauryn Hill, bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? But when they just go based off of hits and song titles, Lauryn Hill got her all day.
Right.
You know.
That I get that, yeah. But yeah.
But when it comes to content, like black content with far as movies, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna like it.
Right, and I think we have the right to not like stuff. That's my thing, especially with any type of content from movies to podcasts. Somebody probably critiquing us right now, and they have every right to music, to books, to literature. You know, black content in general. I think we should support black content. Like we should support black content, even if I'm not saying you need to see every single thing that's black that comes out, but it's somebody black you like.
Right. I agree. I think that it's important to support it and it's important to critique it. It just as well.
Some people need to be critiqued.
Yeah.
Like bad.
Seriously. When you think you on top of the world and you can't do nothing wrong, your shit don't stink. Guess what?
Right, you won't grow and make better stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah, man. It was when I saw that Black AF episode, I was like, this is pretty interesting. This is really
because overall you're not a fan of Black AF, correct?
No, not at all. It's corny. The best person now, a lot of people gave criticism to because it's not black enough because they have Rashida Jones on there and she's very fair skinned black woman.
She mixed.
Yeah, she mixed. They were like she ain't black, but she's the best part of the whole show.
She can act in real life.
And she is really funny. She's hilarious.
But you know what about black content? Everybody got like that hood movie that has horrible writing, but be
good. Belly is one of them. I don't care what anybody says. Belly is a trash movie.
Belly. Baps.
Belly was not a good act. Baps.
That's Halle Berry need an Oscar for Baps.
Oh Lord.
That's the movie.
She don't need no Oscar for Baps.
That was the movie, okay?
The award goes to Halle Berry for Baps.
Right. But and you know, sometimes you just gotta have fun with it. Like I know this is horrible, but I am really enjoying every bit of this horrible movie.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say Baps was bad either. It was just Baps. But it's a fun watch. It's a lot of things that are just kind of a fun watch. Like you're just enjoying it.
Right, exactly. Like
you know, would that be? I'm sorry, I'm talking over you.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Last thing would that be similar to people liking artists that can't quote unquote rap or quote unquote sing, but hey, it's just a feel good song, so we just gonna, you know.
Hey man, everybody got a ratchet song in their head that they love. Mm-hmm. Everybody got one. You know what I'm saying? So, far as when it comes to the movies, the same thing. I think everybody should. One thing I like watching bad movies because I like laughing at them. It's hilarious to me. So like I purposely look for bad movies. The only bad movie I did not have enjoyment watching was Soul Plane. I hated that shit. That shit just pissed me off.
Soul Plane was pretty awful. Yeah.
Soul Plane was terrible.
It's like funny bad, you know.
Yes. You know what's funny bad, but it's a classic to a lot of people. How to hook? What it called? No, Master P film.
I got the hook up.
I got the hook up. That's a terrible ass film, but it's funny as shit. It's funny as shit. I got the hook up.
Do Wayans brothers make bad movies? Well, I think I got the juice. They be making bad movies on purpose, though.
They do that on purpose.
It's like a satire, so that's different.
It's satire. Their film with what's it called? Scary Movies. Scary Movies 1 and 2 was cool. 3, I was tired. I was like, I'm done. Why y'all keep doing this? But that was their marker. They started off with
that's what they do, right?
What Keenan Wayans did
In Living Color?
But he did a movie before In Living Color. He did they were all on Hollywood. They got the idea from Hollywood Shuffle. Hollywood Shuffle was Robert Townsend film, and they kind of piggybacked off of that.
Oh.
If you think about it. Hollywood Shuffle, if you think about Scary Movie, you think about I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. It's very Hollywood Shuffle-ish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
interesting.
So, yeah.
Now,
hey man,
question.
That content is out here and it's worth to watch, but at the same time, you ain't got to watch everything, and you ain't got to like it.
So to end on a positive note, what's a good black show that you watching right now?
A good black show I'm watching right now. Mother House Podcast. Nah, I'm just playing. He's stupid. What's a good black show I'm watching?
You don't support black content.
No, yeah, I do. I guess Insecure. Yeah, I guess Insecure. Cause there ain't really too much out right now, like right at this second.
You know what I watched the other night, and it wasn't bad. Boomerang.
Boomerang is a good movie. That's a classic movie.
The TV show.
Oh, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It had a lot of good points in it, and it's almost because I saw some of the first season, not all of it, but the second season I was able to just kind of watch straight through because the episodes are really short, and it's almost taken an Atlanta type role.
Oh, twist. So it's kind of like a little it's kind of spacey. Like
it's kind of spacey. Yeah, and I enjoyed it. It was different from what I thought it was going to be.
Okay, I might need to check it out.
All the actors on there have potential too.
Okay, I need to check that out.
The writing's not bad on there.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Okay. Everybody was trying to tell me watch On My Block on Netflix. I'm kind of like, it looked too kiddie.
There's a lot of black shit on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it ain't nothing but.
You can only watch black shit on Netflix for like ever. Somebody said when Netflix found out that you black, they just start recommending every hood movie to you.
Hey man, you know how I saw Snow on the Bluff on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Until they
took
Bluff,
it off. Like Atlanta the Bluff?
Yeah. It was on Netflix.
I know the director of that.
Oh, you met him?
I remember it was a movie being filmed by these people when I used to work at the radio station.
Right.
And he was like, it was something about Bluff.
Snow on the Bluff.
That might be the same movie. Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, it got to be the same movie. Snow on the Bluff. Mechanic
I got to check that out.
The hood of Atlanta. Yeah, Snow on the Bluff. That's a cool hood, very hood ass movie. But it seems like they ain't really acting. It seems like they're just doing a documentary. Shit. Just niggas in the hood.
Might be. Maybe they ain't told them. We just filming, y'all. Go ahead and act.
Yeah, take the camera and y'all just act like y'all stole it from.
Right.
Okay, nigga.
Right.
Do what y'all do. You know,
but y'all tell us about some black content that we should be checking out. You know, highlight all the independent filmmakers. Shout out to all the independent filmmakers. You know, that's work.
That is work, man. I support a lot of black content, mostly black content. That's what interests me most of the time. Mm. But side note, before we get out of here, a lot of people love Django. I hated it.
What?
The Django.
The Django wasn't bad.
I didn't like it.
At first I said,
but I'm not a Quentin Tarantino fan neither. Like, I don't like Quentin Tarantino movies like that.
You know, I think with some movies, you have to kind of let the movie do its thing before you critique too much. Yeah. And it's like you're able to respect it better. You gotta like enter the world with the director and see what he's trying to do versus, you know, critiquing
your own feelings. Come in with your own world perspective.
Almost like with my daddy, for instance. When he watched movies, he'd be like, ain't no way in hell they could have did that. But you're supposed to like be in the movie and you know, be engulfed with the movie.
That's okay, so that's how I felt with the Django. I was like, there ain't no way in hell blood is squirting across the room like that. Like
people like you ruin movies.
Yeah.
You just ruined the experience.
And he liked the word nigga, so that's another thing on his content for me. But hey.
Okay.
Yo,
but anyway.
Thank y'all for listening. Let us know in the comment section what black films or black content that y'all are taking in. And we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace out.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother?
that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is, the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is, the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.